So the Sunsplash Mix Show, broadcasting from Atlanta, and we've been around for so many years. I am Ja Prince, and
I'm Selector Princess.
today we're talking to, maybe they're gonna say, the new generation,
Yeah.
but some people really know the Koastal Kings, the combination. Who do we have with us today?
Yeah, man, blessings. This is Pelle Dan, producer from Koastal Kings, musician, drummer. Today, Kenny will not be with us because he had some prior engagements. So, yeah, man, I represent today.
There you go.
Blessings.
We know how the thing go.
Yes.
Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, when you're busy or when you have prior commitments, they never mention, the producer, make sure set the studio ready. Make sure the microphone plug in. Make sure the Pro Tools set up.
Yeah.
So walk us through being a successful and very productive producer in Jamaica. Is life okay, or you get by?
Yo, I'm glad the way you say successful still because right now I wouldn't say I am a household name as yet. Our Coastal is a household name as yet, but we're working towards that. It's been a great journey, and to me, success is a whole journey. So, prior to being a producer, we used to just tour the world. I've been touring with Itana and a host. I've been working with a host of other different artists, likewise Kenny, him or the drummer for Buju Band and Coffee and some other people. But I would say that the journey has been great, and we're trying to put in a lot more work so we can go forward and become that host or powerhouse.
And a lot of people want to know, sometimes you gotta say, well, he went to Edna Manley and come from greatness. How much of that really does play a part? Natural talent for you guys, a good ear, or do you really think a lot of young people should kind of go to school and learn the discipline and those things?
I would say school is a great thing. Where music is concerned, you know that creativity is a thing that cannot be taught, but it's a thing that can be developed, right?
Okay.
So Edna Manley plays a huge part in the success of my career, likewise Kenny, because that's where we met.
Yeah.
It's a great place to network, and it's a great place to learn a lot of things. Like before we even started touring, we had a few lecturers that used to tour, like Derek Stewart. He used to work with Mighty Diamonds and a lot of other people.
Right.
Also, drummers for, not just drummers, but guitarists for a host, a lot of, I wouldn't say old, but veteran artists that paved the way for youths like us, right?
Yes.
So, I would say school is a great thing. You don't have to go to school, but where my life and Kenny's life is concerned, it was very important because that is how we met. We came from the North Coast. We moved. Kenny is from Runaway Bay. I'm from Falmouth. So school is really how we got into the music industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. I'm very interested to know how Koastal Kings came about.
Okay, so I would say back in about 2015, I went on the work and travel program, right? In the US. I was there for about 3 months, and I had different experiences, good, a lot of good and a lot of bad. Also, I was basically in a room by myself for 3 months. I traveled across the world by myself. I was there working for a couple months, and it just hit me that, this was not it for me, right? So I knew that music is what I really wanted to do from a longer time. And by that time, I was already enrolled in Edna Manley in about my second year, going to third year. So what had happened was I decided that, the next time I come back in this country, I should be on tour, or, I need to develop my skills as a music producer. So I called my brother-in-law and I told him that, because he had a card at the time, credit card. I didn't have a credit card. So I tell him, say, we need a computer, and he said, all right, send it to me. Send it to him and he bought it. Boom. Came back to Jamaica, met with some friends and stuff, and we decided that we were gonna do some music, right? So me and Kenny link up, we start build rhythm every day. Every day we build a new rhythm until one day I left the island and I was on tour with Itana. Kenny called me and told me that he found a place, right? Big up to Steve Black. Steve Black basically tell Kenny say,
City.
all right, we have a studio and you to know do nothing, come use the studio and just pay the light bill. So I say, yo,
Right.
big up to Steve Black, big up to Adrian Black, Black City. So
Absolutely.
That's right.
that is really how me and Kenny start to work together as producers, but we have been friends from before that.
I like that. I like that. And again, your story, your direct story is an influence to, we're not going to say such a younger generation, but when I use the word success, there's a lot of people are going to say, but yeah, them man, them know the thing now. Travel 1 or 2 times. It's all right. It's easy to make good music, right? Is it easy to make good music, or it still takes a while to produce a really good song?
For us, I would say that I wouldn't say it's difficult for us to make good music, because I believe it's an innate thing, like it's a God-given talent. I personally believe that it's a God-given talent, and I am the type of person that whenever I'm making music, I take it very seriously, right? So I put my soul into making music. So I wouldn't say it's difficult, because I guess we know music. The hard part for me was learning how to use all of the equipment and stuff, because growing up I didn't have all everything around me. I didn't have all the best influences around me, because we grew up in a certain situation.
Right.
I was never poor. Never rich either, but community wasn't the best. A lot of violence and all of that stuff. So I just use all of that to channel my energy into the music. So I wouldn't say it's difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Koastal Kings. Who's Koastal and who's the king? Are
2 Kings 24. So
yeah.
All right. So the name came about from just being 2 young youth who love music really from the North Coast. It's not no big elaborate
Okay.
what takes place. So yeah, man, I really come from the North Coast. As I said, Kenny is from Runaway Bay.
Yeah.
And I am from Falmouth. So it's along the coast of it's along the north coast of the Jamaican island.
Jamaica. All right.
Very logical. I love it.
Well, all right. So we are dealing with some Kingman things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So dealing with the Koastal Kings and production, let's discuss Rasai. Maybe someone's gonna say, I'm listening for the first time. I never heard of him. Does that play a part with when, hey, I want to work with an artist, Rasai? He's worth putting our time and our effort to produce music with.
Yeah, man, definitely. Rasai is a young, promising musician. We have known Rasai for a few years, probably about 6-7 years, I would say. And he, as a matter of fact, Rasai was one of the first artists to really believe in us to produce his music, right? Nice. So Rasai was one of the first few people, along with 5 Star Celestial and Emery Tafari. I think Emery Tafari was the first person to voice for us as Koastal.
Oh, okay.
But the first song to go out was from Rasai, Ordinary Day.
Okay.
I like it.
Rasai, a general, man.
Yeah. Well, tell us the name of the singles and the artists that you've produced thus far.
Singles. All right. So we have done Ordinary Day, Rasai. We've done Kingman Thing. If you don't mind, we've done Antidote, Emery Tafari.
Yes.
Yo, so many songs.
Yeah, that is good. Songs. Keep the list growing.
Yeah, man. Dangerous is a new song also with Rasai and Dre Island. Dre Island is a good bridging of us too. I used to work with him from back in the days playing drums and stuff. So that's how we made that connection. Black Hero. Yeah, also It Not Easy, Black Hero. That song was recorded right here where I'm sitting. So
Okay.
Is a whole star. It's a whole heap of work, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole heap of work.
And
Right.
And
for
other
some,
songs.
and yeah, there's a lot of people who again are gonna say they went from 0 to 60, and you gotta tell people, no. It take a while, hit the drums the right way, record probably 2 times, vocals 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, the voice gone, record another day. Tell us about like a recording process for like a song, Black Hero Rasai, better than that. It's not just one day and it done. It take a while to create the song.
We create. All right. Honestly speaking, some songs we do in a day. Some songs might take 2 or 3 days, depending on what each person has doing. Because we still have an individual life outside of music production, and
Right.
so we have a family and things. So we might have to attend to certain things. Also, we still playing drums, so we might have rehearsals and stuff. So whenever that time is free again, we get back in the studio. But some songs might take literally 15 minutes. Another song might take up to a week or so. Yeah.
All right. Now you did produce a song for a female artist, Lala.
Oh yeah, man. I'm on here.
Ah,
Alright, you say I'm on here a superstar. That's the
Yeah.
first thing. What me have to say. I'm on here a superstar. I think she's one of the people to look out for coming this year, next year, right through. Amania is that type of person that she just has this energy that is undeniable. Like I've never seen her at odds with anybody. It's a person who once she walk into a room is like it light up. So yeah, man, Lala is a song that came about one day when we were at Kenny Hill studio, because basically we have 2 setups. So I have my studio here in the hills and Kenny Hill is at Vineyard Town. So Amani came to the studio one day. We were there doing some music, and then Kenny started playing some beats right from his computer, and this beat came up. It's like hip hop kind of, Megan Thee Stallion kind of style, and we started singing some melodies, and Amani just caught on, and I think within a week she came back with a song.
Wow.
That's what I like.
Yeah, there's one thing for sure. Koastal Kings music, produced music, is very different.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like anything else.
Nah, which is good.
Yeah. So why don't you tell people how we can listen
and support? Some
Yeah.
people want to support you. So
Yeah.
All right. So on Instagram, it's the Koastal Kings _. We have 2 pages, and both pages are active. A lot of people have been asking. So it's the Koastal Kings _, and the other one is Koastal _Kingdom. And also, if you need individual handles, I am real. I think it's real _ Pelle Dan, and Kenny is Kenny _ drums.
There you go.
With a Z.
With a Z.
Yeah.
With a Z. Koastal Kings with a K.
Yes.
Yes, with a K. Yeah, that is very important. So Koastal. Kings, normal Kings.
I just noticed something.
Uh-oh.
I think he's the fashion designer.
Oh, I saw it go. All right.
What's this hat?
Why going up, sir?
Yo, I'm glad you don't ask that. All right. So there's this clothing line that we have, me and this other great creative called Davia. Her name is Daytime Symphony on social media. She's called Davia. Her name is Davia Atkinson. So we created this clothing line. It's faulty streetwear. Yeah, man. So we basically do hats, shirts, tanks, female clothing, streetwear overall.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
I like
man,
it. Fresh.
Right. Yes.
Fresh. That's all that matters.
Good.
So we respect you for checking in. And obviously here on our platform, we're definitely going to be playing a lot more of the music. A lot of people will be listening overseas. And like I said, everywhere you go, remember, you have to tell them, we're Koastal Kings, Like a
Yeah,
prince
man, of course.
we're prince and princess, but we're Koastal Kings.
Yeah, man. And enough love and support. I've been noticing Selector Princess from a longer time, because she always show love even when we join like certain lives of whoever. Like she always give you a shout out. So enough love for the support that everybody has been showing us. Really, really and truly appreciate it. And we're there for the long run. So yeah, man.
Okay. Yes.
Like it.
Yes. Music is life. That's wonderful.
Right.
So we thank you for coming and letting our audience know about you, Koastal Kings.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us. Yeah, man. This is Pelle Dan Koastal, and I represent for Sunsplash Mix Show with Ja Prince and Selector Princess. I'm gonna say Sunsplash. I don't know. Koastal fully.